Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Furlong, and today we're talking extinction! Extinctions have been occurring all throughout Earth's history. 99% of all species that have ever lived on Earth have gone extinct. And we can take a look at these background extinction rates that typically are going to be more rapid during times of ecological stress. When there's times of rapid habitat change, we know that the extinction rates go up, and that the Earth has experienced 5 mass extinctions in the past. The most recent, about 65 million years ago, when the dinosaurs went extinct. Although extinction is a natural event, human activity can drive changes in ecosystems that cause extinctions. So for instance, there can be habitat loss. Here we see a picture of the tropical rainforest in Brazil. Notice how, because of clear cutting, large habitats are being destroyed, and plants and animals that would have lived in those areas potentially could go extinct. Certainly, climate change has been a major driver in extinctions, especially in the Arctic. The Arctic is warming faster than any place on Earth. Because of these rapid changes, species may not be able to survive in this new changing habitat. Habitat degradation is another driver, whether this is due to development or people moving into areas. As the habitat degrades, it's going to be able to support fewer and fewer individuals, potentially causing extinctions. There's, of course, pollution, especially when we take a look at plastics in the oceans. The more and more plastics that end up in there, it can start to affect some of the small organisms, start affecting the bottom of the food chain, which will eventually affect more and more species, potentially to the point where they might not be able to continue to survive in that habitat. Poaching is another issue. Some animals are being killed, like these elephants, for their ivory, which bring a pretty price on the black market. There's also invasive species. In the case of zebra mussels, they were accidentally brought to the Great Lakes in the ballast of ships from other countries. They are now starting to take over in certain areas. Since they have no natural predators, their population is going way up, causing some of the native population of mussels to decrease. Now, speciation and extinction rates can determine the amount of biodiversity in an ecosystem. We know that in areas where there's high levels of biodiversity, that can lead to high levels of speciation and low levels of extinction. So the more diverse an area is, the less chance that species are going to go extinct. When we have low levels of biodiversity in areas, speciation is low and extinction levels can be high. So the more similar these areas are with fewer organisms, the greater chance we have of these organisms going extinct. Now, the good thing is that the Earth can recover from high extinction rates. When species do go extinct, it provides newly available niches that can be exploited by new species. Now remember, a niche is an organism's role in the environment, and this can lead to very rapid speciation rates. For example, when the meteor hit, the dinosaurs went extinct, but the mammals that could scurry underground and come out later on now had all these niches available to them, causing an explosion of mammalian species to the point where we have mammals all over the place today. Some scientists think that we might be in the beginnings of the 6th mass extinction. Since the 1900s, the rate of extinction has increased dramatically. Much of this has been brought on by climate change. So are we seeing the beginning of a mass extinction? Might be too early to tell. The signs aren't very good. That's a little bit about extinction. Hopefully, our species are going to be around for thousands of years so that I can see you in class.